Y'all said this shit in the first episode. Asia is having a historic season, and no one's talking about this shit because they're talking about Caitlin Clark ass all the time.
She is unanimous MVP.
Averaging 27 and 12, and people sitting behind a computer on their couch saying she's impressive to watch.
Q just said the Fever might get one game in the first round. That's it. I honestly might. I would agree with that. They could probably get one win in the first round.
Caitlin got the type of clip to the point that would shoot you into a game that can win you a game if the other team don't take them seriously. But outside of that, the seventh seed, like, they got to play Connecticut in the first round. The playoffs start today. Come on, man. Like, what we and then you talking about Asia, she talking about she in the same, no one's in the same highway as Asia for MVP. Asia just had 33 and 15 the other night.
In 35 and 15 and no 34 and 15 and 35 minutes.
Come on, man. Historic shit she doing. I can't tell you the last time outside of her playing in the Olympics that Asia didn't have a double-double. And it was like a 20 plus double-double. Like, I can't remember the last time she didn't. So it's like, we having historic shit happening in this league, and it's not even being talked about. It's not being talked about on these podcast shows. It's not being talked about on ESPN. None of that shit. Like, she's literally having a historic season.
Yeah, the 20 point, 10 rebound plus double. This is her 8th in a row.
Come on, man.
Nobody talking about it. And shooting 53% from the field the last, I want to say the last 4 games, averaging 29. Her average has gone up. Basically 30 points a game, shooting 93. This is off of the top of the dome. I didn't write this down. She's shooting 93% from the free throw line. Like, what are we talking about?
As a big.
40% from 3-point range. What are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? Like, it's again, like I said on the first episode, it is levels. And I think people, unfortunately, get screwed up from recency bias, right? Or not even recency bias. It's almost like when you're just sick of someone being so good for so long that you're just like, okay, well, let's diminish what they're doing. When she's literally having the best WNBA season in the history of